Now, your Alaska Link weather for Juneau and Southeast.
Good evening and happy Tuesday. Yesterday's rainfall did bring our monthly total to over 11 inches, and we still need to add in today as well as tomorrow's rainfall. But either way, looking at our month to date as well as our year to date, we are dealing with that large surplus of over 6 inches for this month alone, and almost there, or just over, I should say, 8.5 inches for the year to date. So we'll keep an eye on these numbers as we are going to talk about a change up here ahead. But still, as we roll into our Wednesday, periods of rainfall continue with this cooler pattern. We drop to a low of 50 degrees tonight. Now, we are going to end July like we've seen for much of July is with that rainfall. But as we head into Thursday, which is our first day of August, that is where we're going to talk about drying conditions out. Might still have a few showers to start off the month, but overall, we're going to talk about some seasonal conditions to start off the month of August. So here as we head into our Wednesday, we are noting that high tide will be 11:37 into the mid-morning hours there, and then just before 11 p.m. We'll note that the day does hold those temperatures cooler due to those periods of rainfall staying persistent. 50 is really will be where those high temperatures stay in place. A little bit of cooler air pulling in as the area of low slides across areas of the panhandle. So filtering in that cool air continues to feed into those wet showers as well. Still not looking at significant downpours, but you see those higher greens on that reflectivity. So that allows for some little slight to moderate downpours that will be around from time to time. You even see a little yellow there tries to pop up just overhead in Juneau as we head into Wednesday night. But then by Thursday, not much of that precipitation to be found. We're even noting that they're trying to show off even some clearing towards more of our outer coastal areas. So we'll monitor Thursday's potential, but including some of today's rainfall, as well as remember seeing that higher reflectivity that tries to bump Juneau over an inch. If we can get that high reflectivity, an inch is definitely possible. That little reflectivity might be overdoing the precipitation there, but adding today's as well as tomorrow's rainfall and noting up a total of 1/2 inch to maybe 3/4 inch is more of the range that we are looking at. There could be though the isolated area that gets over an inch of accumulation. Now, we're not going to see much for that daylight here as we head into our Wednesday, which does keep that environment cool. We have those 16.5 hours of daylight with a 4:49 sunrise and a 9:18 sunset. But with the gray skies and those showers continuing, entire panhandle, mid-50s, if that for some. So cool and rainy day. But the improvements take hold. We are looking at Thursday to start to show that clearing in the forecast, starting to see some of those low 60s back on the board. And note that a seasonal high sits just around about 64 degrees. It will be a little breezy on Thursday as the pattern starts to change, but as that pattern changes, that starts to pull those temperatures back up to what's a bit more seasonal for this time of the year. We are generally still seeing that cloud cover will be a factor, but there should be definitely some peaks of some of that August sunshine to work with into next week.